So you already know what it is, what we got going on today. Your boy is bringing y'all that Batman the Telltale series. This is my first time ever touching this game. I've always seen it, just sitting around in the shop. Of course, I've heard word of it. I've seen other YouTubers, some of my other favorite YouTubers and content creators play it. And obviously I'm a fan of the Arkham series. It's just I never got a chance to get my hands on this particular baby right here. And I believe it's kind of like Walking Dead. It's parted off into series. I mean, yeah, it's parted off into episodes, broken down to series. So it's hey, I wanted to try it out, and it looked pretty nice. The graphics look pretty dope. I love anything with like a comical kind of animation to it with the game. You know, it's just always dope. The concept is always cool. So man, I wanted to go ahead and bring y'all some content. The last I believe DC content I've had on the channel has possibly been only Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, which may I mind you, new video will be dropping real soon. We got Law. For those that don't know, we got Law. You know what I'm saying? A new character coming in, Deathstroke's daughter. Um Head scratcher on that one. But yeah, we I'm gonna be definitely bringing y'all content on that regardless because you know here negative or positive, we still play Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League until the very end, which it will be coming to an end. But right now, what we have here today, what I am bringing y'all on a platter, is Batman the Telltale series, man. So you already know what we do around here. If you enjoy and if you are ready to rock out with your boy and the rest of the squad and the fam, make sure you go ahead and get your popcorn, get your refreshments ready, and definitely get you a comfortable seat or, a nice little bed, little pallet layout, get you some pillows and get comfortable, man, because we're about to definitely get through this one. Yeah, you already know what to do, man. Hit that, smash that, hit that, smash that, hit that, smash that like button. If you want to support your boy and you're loving the content and you want to see more, man, you already know what it is and we bring it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Batman, the Telltale series. I'm excited, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, never touched it. First playthrough. There's gonna be a lot of first playthroughs on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring y'all my point of view with everything. Even though you guys have probably seen these, because the games are pretty antique, old. But these are like my first playthroughs. That's hard. Alright. Already W menu, but you already know what we gotta do on these playthroughs. For those that don't know, I make sure I turn down the volume simply based off of what I mainly do it simply based off of what I'm streaming off of right now. I stream through my laptop and stuff, but it's like the game audio will be way louder, and I use OBS and everything like that, but I'm also using my console at the same time, so it uses its streaming software. I don't know how to really explain it, but it'll sometimes have like the game audio over my over my sound. And what's a walkthrough if you can't hear me, you know what I'm saying? But you already know we gotta always definitely go to that first. But we about to go ahead and get to it. Settings apply and change. Yes, sir. All right, so there's two additions to it as well. There's a Shadows edition, which shows, as it's showing right now, it has more of a pencil kind of animation to it. Like it gives it more of a stronger pencil animation. And then the classic edition just keeps it, you know what I'm saying, just keeps it real nice and subtle, but you still get that pretty dope animation. So we're just gonna go ahead with the classic edition. I believe I have both though, so it doesn't really matter. So how many episodes I got all, pretty much all of them, man. There's 5 episodes to get through, so this is how we gonna do it on this channel. You already know every walkthrough that I do and bring to y'all, I break it down into playlists, so you will have your sections of things that you're interested in and what you want to watch, and everything that I play through, man. Everything will be broken down into playlists, so you already know how we gonna go. This is episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Let's see. Bruce Wayne navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics as a series of shocking allegations surface, while Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss. All right, let's get into it. I don't want the brightness like mad high, but that's good. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Looking good. Select the Bat Tech color. I like that. Purple's hot. That purple's nice. Traditional blue. My favorite color is blue. So we're gonna go with blue. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's pretty normal for Batman anyway. So we're just gonna go with blue. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Y'all already know what we do. We try to mute and not talk during cutscenes so you can get the full dialect and everything, full dialogue, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a cutscene here. You already know what it is, but I'm excited, y'all. Straight like that. I'm straight up excited. So I assume that there's going to be a cutscene here. Yeah, let's go. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Alright.
Hey, what are you...
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, Christ.
Move in!
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Alright. Nah, that's tight, I ain't gonna lie.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now, but it's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Nah, it's one of those. You gotta be quick with decisions, man.
The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
What was that?
But them eyes are sick. Use right stick to move into the circle, then press the display button to attack. Alright.
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
Come here. You too. Oh, now you next. Don't worry. Oh. Battery.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
The button's coming so fast. Hold on. Oh. Oh my god. Brutal. None of that. Step game. Let me see something. Oh my god. I'm low-key not catching him. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. RTA. Oh! Oh my goodness, bro. I like that. That's hard. Get up.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Catwoman.
Behind
Okay.
you, big boy. Heyday.
Oh. Where you going? Burglar? She's so smooth, that's crazy. I'm over here trying to help and here she comes.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase.
She'll remember that.
One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Won't be done to that. Won't be done to that. Ooh. I like that. Damn. Now where you going?
Holy hell! You get this? Move us in, closer!
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on. Where you going, baby? Where you going?
Two of them now? Jesus! I got him! Wait! Do not shoot!
You still wanna go? I'm on that.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Oh!
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
You gotta be able to hit them buttons fast.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Okay, she survived. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy word.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice little prelude start right there.
Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, "Support Harvey Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
Go ahead and finish the drink.
A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
I'm gonna go with a new face for Gotham.
All right. How about a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that.
I know.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
I don't know, man. It seems like something. It's giving a vibe of fishy a little bit. Something ain't right.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Okay.
Such as dressing
Hey,
up in
Bruce.
a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
Oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Like, that was smooth.
I'm not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I try. Answers is important, man. I see that top left corner.
Oh, well,
when it says they'll remember that.
Harvey
and,
Dent,
you know,
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm a...
Ha. Oh.
Mr. Wayne,
Oh.
you've got
Oh.
something on your collar.
All right. Okay, Bruce.
Is
Okay,
that
Bruce.
blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Oh.
Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but
watch your mouth.
Another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
I'm gonna trust you on that.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no glass.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right.
In the parlor, follow me, if you will.
I ain't getting the right vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing all that. Feel me, with these people around.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk real. can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham.
Okay, the fact that he noticed that, okay.
Restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected.
Which means since I did it, what's that supposed to mean, man?
That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I'm selling the house, gang. It's not happening. Okay.
It's me.
Episode 1, Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters?
Let's go ahead and get this codex real quick.
A desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
Identified individuals, codex entries.
You're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have
I'm gonna go ahead and look into Brother real quick.
Processing center owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire.
Alright, so pretty much got a intel on everybody, as we should.
Avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning.
Here. Gotham feed. The Dent Precious Mirror to the Vigilantes.
Sometime just before dawn. causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Police Lieutenant tapped to lead task
Random
force.
stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham Police
Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement.
riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
Okay.
A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at
Let's
the
look at these
time.
movie tickets and see what these is about.
2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Don't need the police. I'm Batman. Alright. See what's up with this data drive.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Yeah, went through a lot of hell for that. Alright. Let's see what's next. Analyze the data drive at Bat Computer. Okay. That's a laptop. I'm pretty sure that's not the Bat Computer.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust
Is this the Bat Computer?
More on
Nah, just a bunch of goddamn monitors. Where's the...
But since his election, violence in Gotham has
This is it?
And when he was presented with legislation that
Where's the Bat Computer, man?
organized crime in the city, he
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it was pretty hard. That one hard though. I ain't gonna lie, the glowing eyes go crazy. Man, let's see what this computer is, man.
We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200
Alright, got the Batmobile. Where's the Bat Computer though? That's what it says. I need to analyze data on the Bat Computer. I feel like I've looked at everything over there. I'm just trying to see. I mean, it's clearly somewhere on the line as a computer. There's a laptop over here. So I'm gonna just press on the gadgets. See what we get.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign
Let me try to go over
to
here.
take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
There we go. Okay, so data port. This might be it. Yep. This man got a chair coming up out the flow.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Rotate.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat, I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
It's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat performance. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. Oh, no, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
Well, I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Go ahead and take that, man. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, you gotta let me work. You gotta let me cook. Trust in me, old man. I got it.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been what?
You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Where are you, Oz?
Alright, y'all. So, that has been episode 1 of the Batman Telltale series, man. And if you like what you've seen and are enjoying it so far, and if you're new to just in general the channel and to the series and the game, definitely make sure you smash that like button, man. And it will definitely let me know that you guys want more, and I will bring more for sure. I got a lot coming to y'all, man, but this is interesting right here. This got me in my seat clenched. You feel me? I'm real tuned in right now. But yeah, definitely, man. We'll be having more Batman content coming. I got more of that Saints Row coming for y'all as well. Also, we'll be dropping some new Suicide Squad Kills of Justice League videos as well. As you know, there will be a new character Law dropping October 1st, so y'all know I will be definitely bringing y'all some content with that as well. But like I said, if you're new around here, make sure you smash the like button. And for those that are comfortable, welcome to the squad. And you already know what we do around here, man. One up, one down, one love. See y'all next video, man.